Good morning, YouTube family. South Texas Pepper here. Today's what is it? Thursday, May the 4th, 2023. Well, guys, there's a lot going on since we last talked. Pretty much, pretty much the same things are going on, but they're just happening at an accelerated rate. Um, we just had another bank failure that got swallowed up by J.P. Morgan, and you know I believe that and then another thing that was going on was they were talking about how the Kremlin got bombed, or this missile got dropped by a drone, or something, right? That hit the Kremlin, that they were targeting Vladimir Putin or whatever. But guys, I believe that all this with the war, with the banking crisis that's going on, they're all related. The world, not just it's not just in the United States, but the whole world is basically on the verge of going into another system. The people of the world have gotten exploited. We've gotten looted. We have gotten pillaged. Our energy and the fruits of our labor have been stolen, and this is what we are seeing right now. These are like the last. It's like the end game. One of the things that happens when a country collapses, right, is the looting of the treasury, and we see that going on right now, big times. Um, if you're looking at what the big banks are doing, like J.P. Morgan, um, they're basically just breaking the law right in front of our face. And so I'm not gonna go into detail. There's a lot of financial channels, great channels, Heresy Financial, um, um, Nobody Special Finance, Gregory Manarino, Jay Bravo, the Economic Ninja. They all explain it really well. But again, I'm gonna say it again. This is why I started preparing, because this is why I started preparing, and again, I didn't realize that it was going to take so long for this collapse to occur. But if there's anything that we should have learned from the 2008 collapse, was that these guys could change the rules as they go, and extend this, right? Because they're not the ones that are going to hurt. If the system collapses or whatever, it doesn't matter to them. um, we're the ones that are gonna bear the brunt of this collapse. Excuse me, of our currency, of the economy, everything. They position themselves every time it's about to collapse. They position themselves to, you know, to be able to take advantage of what's going on, and now they're to the point where they're just basically breaking the law. J.P. Morgan broke several laws in the way they acquired First Republic Bank. I think that's the name of the bank. Really, the details and like that doesn't matter. What it is that they just go right around the line, and if you don't know by now, guys, the banks are the law. All the banks, the central banks, the big banks in particular, are basically the laws are written. And honestly, even that the laws don't even matter, because they're just doing what they want. um so these wars that are going on, yes, there are wars of for resources and for influence in the regions and all that. But I think as wars escalate, especially right now, it's because the economies are collapsing, they're going down, and they need to take us to war. um so what I see also with this, how they're gonna collapse our money and all that, is it's gonna be easier for them to bring about some of the policies that we've heard about in the Great Reset. um I'm gonna leave a couple of links in the description talking about the Great Reset, because I believe that everything that we're seeing right now, is this is what is being established with the no cash, with the CBDC, um, with the taking of our food. I read so many articles over the past couple of days on how you know, they're getting rid of our food supply, guys. Um, Here in America, we have the Chinese buying up land, buying up soil, topsoil, buying up water, and it's being shipped. The Saudis are taking our water out there. I believe it's in Arizona. Just the United States is being pillaged. It's being looted, and these people that that run this country are selling us out like as we speak. So all this videos, what I'm saying, guys, is it's very important for y'all to prepare, whether it be stocking up on food and water, whether it's paying off debt as much as you can, whether that means maybe investing, putting your money, what you do have, the wealth that you're accumulating, in something that will be protected, precious metals, whatever. The time, the time has come where we're reaching a point where there's really a point of no return. The how to say, the this thing that's going on, this change is happening so fast, and it's so strong that it's almost unstoppable. I hear a lot of people that are speaking out, big people, important people, that have some kind of influence, and honestly, there's more of us than them, but the system is controlled, by the bankers, by the military, and they have law enforcement to back them up to enforce these, tyrannical laws. And so right now, what we got to do, guys, is really really be preparing as best we can. There was some other stuff that I've seen that relates to what's going on, but I saw also this bill that's been introduced in Congress, and I got this from Prepper Now, guys. I would suggest y'all really go to Prepper Now, his channel, and he's got a lot of information that he puts in his subscribe star and on his website, preppernow.net, I believe. A lot of information that you don't even hear about. So there's a bill that's been introduced in Congress, or that they're bringing up, where the FDA wants to put into its list all these, like, things that we use, natural remedies and stuff like that. They want to put it under substances, right, and ban those substances, stuff like tea tree oil, curcumin, things that really benefit us without going to big pharma. And all these things you're seeing are all related, guys. Okay, so I just think it's very important that we stay focused and kind of ignore all the chatter, because that's all it is. It's just a bunch of noise to distract us from what we have to be doing. We cannot do anything about that, what's going on. So I've seen so many content creators come out with some really good information for us, like practical information. What is it? Southern Prepper, I think that's his name. He always has that boots on the ground intel. He came out with, like, how to defend your neighborhood, how to defend your home, things like that. We have a lot of foreigners coming in through our southern border, guys. It's not just Mexicans, okay? It's not just people from Central America. You have people from the Middle East. You have Haitians. You have what do you call it? People from Somalia. You have Chinese that are coming through, and these people are establishing themselves with the help of people higher up, and it's just to cause destruction and cause a lot of drama here in America for us. Okay, so a lot going on, guys. Just stay prepared. um Stay, if you can, watch these financial channels. Some of them explain it real well, very well. Heresy Financial really is good at also at describing at what's going on with these terms like reverse repo. I saw one yesterday. He really described the reverse repo facility in a way that I couldn't understand. I've heard about it for years when they were doing it in 2019, but the mechanics, right, the actual process of what's going on in that, I didn't know until I heard his channel what that money really is, and what's being done with it. Anyway, guys, hope y'all doing well. Stay focused. Stay prepared. Shout out to y'all that are catch my channel, my videos on a regular basis and comment. Hopefully y'all can share this message, because it's just for the everyday man and woman that we're just trying to make it through what's going on right now. We're basically going through the great reset. Then they're dragging us kicking and screaming. Okay, we're not going easy, and there's a lot of us. It's not just us. It's not just the majority of people are really not with that, but they run the system. But we just keep digging in and resist as much as we can. All right, guys. So y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.